Hey guys, welcome to another music rant video. Let's get into today's story. Holy shit. I can't believe this actually happened. So the story goes like this. So this girl named Emily from Salt Lake City went to a Code Orange show. And if you don't know who Code Orange is, they are a hardcore metal band from Philly. They've just released a new record called Forever, and they're currently on tour for that record. While Emily was at the show, she was standing in the border of the mosh pit, which for someone who doesn't want to mosh is not a good place to be because you have people who want to do a thing called crowd killing. And what is crowd killing? Crowd killing is when someone at a metalcore or a hardcore show is hardcore dancing around the border of the mosh pit and they have the intent of hitting the crowd that's around the mosh pit, if that makes sense. So Emily was around the mosh pit, and then out of nowhere this guy came around and roundhouse kicked her in the jaw. And only to make matters worse, this guy was wearing steel toe boots. Getting roundhouse kicked in the face already hurts, but once you add the steel boot factor, it just makes it so much worse. After that, she was dragged out of the venue and then of course taken to a hospital. So in the original Facebook post, I saw these photos that were just really brutal. She had blood all over her face. She just did not look good at all. It definitely looked like something terrible has happened. After she had surgery, they found out the only thing that was keeping her face together was her skin. So that person really did a whole lot of damage. And it's crazy to think about just the thought process that this guy had. If you're gonna have that thought process in your head of you wearing steel-toed boots to a show that you know you're gonna mosh to, then you are literally like a monster. I don't know what else to say about that, but you are just a terrible person. Your intent was to hurt this person. I don't care what you say. And also, if the person who did do this watches this video, I doubt they will, fuck you. Fuck you. I just can't stand that someone would even think this is like an okay thing to do. It really just makes me frustrated. This guy knew what he was doing and he was totally glad to do it. One of the upsides to this event is that Code Orange the band has actually come out and talked about this. They talked about it on their Facebook showing their support for Emily, which I just think is great. I think bands like these really need to be in the spotlight, because it shows that they actually care about their fans and what happens to them. They aren't just brushing it off and acting like it was something out of their control. Seriously, the way that they're handling the situation is great. They're also saying that they're in contact with Emily. They shared her GoFundMe for her medical bills on their Facebook page, which is awesome. Really, those guys are doing it the way bands should do it. And believe me, this isn't the first time I've ever seen someone be a dick at a show. Crowd killing is never okay. It's never justifiable. Which you think would be obvious to everybody, but I guess not. I don't necessarily condone violence, but one of these days, you're gonna mess with the wrong person and get your ass kicked. And don't look at me to feel sad for you. I honestly think that this guy in his head was thinking that I'm going to target someone who won't hurt me. And I'm going to hurt them so bad that they can't hurt me. I play in a band, and if I ever saw one of these people at my shows, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be in so much shock that I don't know if I'd be able to hold myself back personally. Because I just can't stand for that kind of stuff. That stuff is just so ridiculous. In the world that we're in today, that is the last thing that we need. If you had to choose a silver lining in this whole situation, which the line is very thin, I guess it would be that now crowd killing is very up in the air right now, and everybody's kind of acknowledging it, and everybody is understanding that it is wrong, and hopefully everybody just quits and thinks twice before they even attempt doing it. I really feel for this girl. It really sucks to go to a show and expect to have fun and then just have that do a complete 180 on you. So I'm going to link her GoFundMe down in the description. I highly encourage you to give something to this person. Remember, anything counts. Don't hold back just because you don't want to give a small amount. Please go give this girl a couple of bucks. Thanks for watching today, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you'd like. I'm going to try to post more, but we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks.